What's up, traders? It's Traderkeyz here. So in today's video, I want to walk you guys through last Friday on EURUSD setup. I played out exactly as predicted, right? You can see the movement here. Now, but guess what? I didn't actually take this trade. I didn't execute this trade. It's one of those moments that reminds you trading isn't just about being right on direction, but it's actually taking the trade. Alright, so let's break this trade down. Now, this was the 15-minute time frame we're using in executing this trade. But then again, let's go to the 4-hour time frame and let's see why we actually sold at this point on EURUSD. Let me delete this. Now, on the daily time frame, we're actually looking for the buys on EURUSD, right? But what made us counter trend that Friday was because after price broke above this external range, at this point on EURUSD, price started retracing back down as well. It started counter trending, but then there is a clear range at this top here. There is a clear range at the stop here, which on the 4-hour time frame is it'll be a bit clearer. There is this strong high that was being created here, and when price broke to the downside, thereby mitigating the POI for the buys, right? Now on the 4-hour time frame, it might look a bit clearer. Now look at it here. This was when price kind of manipulated to the upside and sweep some liquidity and then broke to the downside. Now what is needed for us to do was to mark out our point of interest. Where we want price to retrace back into was this zone. This was our point of interest, and this was how we marked our point of interest. Now on the daily time frame, we go over to the line chart, and then you kind of see where we kind of mark out the strong highs now, because we're actually looking for counter trend on that Friday. And then this was our order block that was being spotted, and at this point here was the rejection block, but price ended up mitigating the order block. Now as soon as price got into the order block, as soon as price got into this point, we went over to the 15-minute time frame, and then we spotted our confirmation entry for the sell, which was at this point here during the Asian section. You can see where price mitigated that POI zone and kind of broke structure to the downside, which is structure that broke here, and then we kind of want to mark out our order block for price to retrace back into, for us to kind of set our limit on. This was where we set our limit. Now this was how I marked out my point of interest. Was same pattern I used on the daily time frame. Now on the 4-hour time frame here, we kind of spotted this strong resistance zone, which was here. Now price is expected to come back and mitigate this resistance zone and then continue to the downside. Now if that happens, that is a win-win for us, which actually was this line here. This was the POI for the 4-hour zone, which was the confirmation entry, right? Now limit, you can set a limit at this point then, and for EURUSD normally we use 10 pips SL, and you can set your take profit depending on your profit appetite, right? But this was what happened. Price actually did 5%, right? Price did a 5% movement on Friday. Now this trade is based on precision, right? It's based on counter training, because I'm going to show you something that we actually going to be looking at for this week. And like here also, this coming week, right? that Friday we're expecting price also to come into these zones for the buy, and we also just want to counter trend from this point here up to this point, or up to this point of interest here. So that was why we took this sell. Well, I didn't actually execute this trade, so it was a perfect trade. It was really a perfect trade. The key lesson here is that it's not just about the strategy, it's also about trusting your plan, and then missing a trade is better than forcing one, because at the end of the day you see that you keep losing money if you keep forcing trade. You have that confidence in yourself and also in your strategy. Okay, so that's this for now, and if you've ever missed a setup that played out exactly as you planned, drop a comment below. We've all been there, right? Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be dropping the next recap on some other pairs like GBP and then gold soon. Alright, stay disciplined, stay patient, and trade safe. Peace out.